What is up, YouTube? So I haven't been able to make videos in a while since I'm living out here in Colorado, but my roommate just picked up a 92 Honda Prelude, which is boosted, that we're going to be working on. So here he is right here. It's Michael. So basically today this video is going to be about redoing the hood. I'm going to flip you around right here. It is a little damaged. As you can see, they picked up this car and there was some wrap right over here. Took off the wrap, and yeah, that's just straight Bondo. And right there, there's some clear, there's no carbon fiber in there. So basically what we're going to do is, from the lines in on both sides, we're going to black it out there and black it out there, and we're going to leave the carbon here. There's a lot of crackage going on the hood itself, so we're going to be sanding that thing down and then re-clearing the carbon part and then painting the bad parts black. Yeah, so let's get started. So during this process, we're going to be starting with the 150 grit to take care of all the cracks. This is not going to be any real professional. Sorry, it's a lot of sun here. This isn't going to be a real professional job when it comes to this because the hood's really messed up to begin with. We're just gonna, I've never really worked with carbon fiber like this before. So we're gonna start with 150 grit, then go to 220, 400, then 800. And then we're gonna re-clear the carbon part that we want to keep, and then what we don't want to keep, we're gonna paint black. So I'll show some videos of us taking care of the sandpaper, sanding down the cracks, maybe some pictures of the cracks to see if they've gone down. Yeah. So basically what we're doing right now is we are going to start sanding down. We're going with 150 grit. I applied water to the hood. We're doing some wet sanding. I'm not exactly sure if this is the proper way to do it. But basically we're kind of just trying it out. This is a DIY project, seeing how it works out. So obviously here on black, same on the other side black. Right here we're going to try to re-clear. So there's the least amount of cracking in the center. All the cracking is on this side, and then straight Bondo here, so there's not even carbon fiber here. So this is basically what we're doing. Yeah, so. We do not have hoses, and we also didn't decide to buy a bucket, so water bottles seem to work. Yeah, it's probably gonna be one of my worst videos on YouTube, just because the fact this is literally horrible what we're doing. But it's what we kind of have right now. So, and it's a project car, and the carbon fiber is completely cracked up front. As you guys can tell, we were originally just going to paint the entire thing black, but we're going to see if we can save the carbon fiber. Yeah, so we're trying to figure things out. Hey everybody, we just finished with the 150 sand paper, 150 grit right now, so I'm just kind of wipe it off, clean it off, and we're going to come in with a 220. Yeah, I mean, you saw the pictures, the hood's pretty bad. Trying to sand down the cracks go all the way down to the carbon. We're going to try to clean up as much as possible, see if we can save anything. For now, we're just kind of clean it off a little bit. As you can tell, using the water bottles like before. There. Yeah, hood's complete crap. So whether this works or not, it'll be fine because we were going to paint it black to begin with. We kind of just thought about, hey, let's try to paint it if we can. Save some of the carbon because, as you know, my Z's got a little bit of carbon on it. And I'll definitely be adding more later on in the future. Trying to cut down as much weight on the Z as I can, so I'll probably be going with a carbon fiber trunk and maybe carbon fiber doors. Just depends on the process of the vehicle, as well as talking to some people and seeing what I can get hooked up with. So right now we're done with the 150. Not looking too bad. We've tried to fresh out as much as the cracks we can up front. There's just so many. You saw in the picture, it's frayed out like no tomorrow. And there's no way we're saving this corner or that corner, but it's really bad right here too. So we're trying to see what we can save. There's also two holes here and here. Not sure what they're for. They look like they even got drilled through. I feel like someone might have just drilled straight through the hood right there. For what reasons, I have no idea. What's up, guys? So my roommate kind of gave up when it came to sanding down. He doesn't think the hood's too salvageable, so against my authority. He wants to stop the sanding and wants to go straight to painting. So we stopped at 220 grit, which is low. We stopped there. We're going to basically wash the thing down and get all of the excess material that's on there off. Wash it down, clean it off, wash it again. Go pick up some food, and when it comes back it should be dry. When it comes to sunlight and heat, which is what you need the best to cure paint, we don't really have that in Colorado. It's not supposed to be very warm for a while. So I think we're going to paint it tonight just because it's going to be cloudy no matter what tomorrow, the next few days, and it's going to be cold. So today's actually been a really nice day outside. It's been around in the 60s, which is pretty good right now. Heading out to go get some Chipotle. He's got manual steering, so it's a little shaky. This car doesn't exactly have the best suspension. Trying to turn the damn thing. Chipotle. Alright guys, got a Chipotle. He ordered my food, so I had to reorder it. But now we're going back to the car, and you can see it. I'm gonna show you a little video of kind of just going around the vehicle itself. And then we'll go back to painting. So let me just flip this thing around. He wanted to drive it with the hood the way it is. So yeah, let's get this thing painted and clear coated and re-cleaned. So basically the reason why he has manual steering is there is a leak somewhere in his power steering. People before us just decided to drain it all out. So yeah. They think it's the rack and pinion. We're not 100% sure though. We gotta check that out. I'll be looking at that tomorrow. Maybe I'll record it so we can find out what's the real problem. Hopefully it's not rack and pinion, because that means I'll have to do manual steering at all times until he can get an entire rack and pinion. So yeah, basically that's what's happening. This thing is dirty. Needs a car wash.
Needs a vacuuming.
Needs a vacuuming too. It's dirty. And I know the style of these videos is different than my other ones. That's basically because I'm not being very technical when it comes to this painting. Owner doesn't really care too much about being all perfect, just because, as you can tell, the hood, the way it looked beforehand. Oh, let's. Oh, that was a good one. And there's one more too. Are we going to go out with that one? Oh.
No, we're not going to.
Not going to? Ah.
We're
Dang.
not going to do that.
Shucks. Thing is popping.
Yeah.
Hey, on the first try, I was able to turn it. All right. So as he was turning this steering wheel, you can hear the thing start to crack. I mean, what sound would you call that? That was a coming apart sound. But you know, it's always good when you have the part God's Now. Never heard of that, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, this steering wheel might get replaced soon in the future, just because of the fact that turning it with the manual steering thing wants to come apart. Yep. Hey guys, so that's the end of part one. I'm putting this into 2 parts. I wasn't going to originally, but after all the editing I've done, it's turned out to be 20 minutes long, so I'm just going to put it into 2 parts. This is the end of it. This is a very different video than what I normally do. I like to do very professional videos with, you know, showing what tools you need, the right process and steps. This is almost more of a vlog in a way than a DIY or a DIY video. It's kind of more of the blog showing what I'm doing. I get back to California in 2 months, and when I'm back in California, I'll be able to upload videos on my Z when it comes to, well, basically anything I'm doing. I'm going to be putting some more carbon on the car, hopefully, doors and trunk. I want to save weight on the vehicle as much as I can, as well as putting the engine back together, throwing that in, getting it tuned, and racing again. So, but currently for now, I'll be uploading videos on this boosted Prelude. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.